Jack Murin back with another live for you guys. I've been getting quite a few of these lately. So we had Jared, Hawkeye Goalie, and Steve, MTL Goalie 62 on last couple weeks. And tonight we have Sam, the Beer League Hero from YouTube on from Boston. So welcome, Sam. Nice to have you.
Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Sam and I have had a chat on his channel. If you haven't heard, it's What the Puck Podcast. It's on his channel, so go check him out at Beer League Hero on YouTube and check out his podcast. I never miss an episode. It's the first thing I listen to in the morning. Usually they drop in the morning, so I'm always on there to listen to it as soon as I see him drop. So I always enjoy what he's got to say. This last episode that I think was about gear, wasn't it? Yeah,
it was.
Little shout out to Jared, Steve, and myself at the beginning, which was nice. Appreciate that.
You inspired me, so I was like, I gotta come. I gotta be honest. I gotta just. This is my thoughts, and you know what? You guys were very informative, but I'm not that guy. Sorry.
Which is cool because I got to learn something about you listening to that I didn't know before, and it was actually a side of the goaltending experience that I hadn't really ever thought of. And you said these specific words to me, or in the podcast, about it being like a type of cosplay for you, which you thought you'd get some heat over, but actually was something that I didn't really ever consider that guys would do until you said that. So I kind of want to hear a little more depth from that thought process from you, because it's something that, like I said, I never really considered, but I could definitely see it being something that goalies out there are doing.
I mean, it starts with a piece of gear. Like, I'm not going to wear black pants with a Tampa Bay Lightning, goalie pads, the mask, the jersey. Like, you look like an idiot. Yeah. So I ended up acquiring, I mean, I think it starts with the pants first. And it's not the shell, it's the actual pants.
Right.
And I get off eBay. You pay maybe $7,500, whatever, fine. But you got to build around it. So if I already have the mask, I got the pants. So now I got to get the jersey. And that's where it my equipment kind of evolved. And it definitely avalanched. And, I mean, like someone like the Bruins, all black pants, unless it's like Winter Classic or anything like that. Same with like Philadelphia Flyers. Like they wear a solid black. So that's where it's easier to do that. But like I said in my podcast, like Detroit Red Wings pants are red with the logo. Like I need to get Red Wings pants and then build off it. And it's hard to because they're original 6. But yeah, no, that's. I mean, I hate to say cosplay but that's kind of what it is.
It's the best word, I think. I think it kind of, the word cosplay insinuates that you're kind of building, like you said, building around a piece of gear, or like if you have a rare find that you find interesting, and then you just build upon that piece, and then eventually, like, you've got, how many sets are you up to now? You've got like 6 or 7.
I was at 10. I sold one of them.
Oh my god, 10!
Don't tell my wife.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hopefully she's not watching, but
she knows. Don't worry, it's all good.
Yeah,
though. But
No, but it was something that when you said that, it made me start to think just how one piece of gear could lead to, acquiring other pieces, especially like pro level equipment, because you don't find that stuff every day. Like you have to kind of hunt and peck for some of that stuff.
Correct.
Online, especially if you want like a Detroit set or something like that, it's not local to you. So to find that at like a local store or something, or even locally on like Facebook Marketplace would be really difficult, I would think. I know I've bought some stuff that other people have bought from like the pro store at where they're from. Like I bought some skates from Nashville guy, I didn't build a set around it, but you can find this stuff on like Sideline Swap and eBay and other stuff like that. So it's nice that you have those options now. It's with the internet being what it is, and finding just the variety of stuff that's out there is pretty cool.
I mean, I think a lot of my equipment was like I had the idea, and then COVID happened, and then everybody and their mother was just like, well, who knows when rink's going to open? So the floodgates open. It's like, sell your stuff. And that's kind of where I mean, everything's used. And it was I backdoor people. It was like, okay, I'll give you this. Sold. You want this? Sold. So I'm kind of lucky But I don't know if that's
deals.
gonna happen nowadays.
Well, yeah, I mean, so like you look on like the pro stock website, they always have like pro goalie used
Too
stuff.
expensive. Too
Yeah,
expensive.
it is expensive. Yeah, sometimes you find some reasonable stuff on there, but if you're looking actually for pro level stuff, that's always on there. Sideline Swap's another pretty good one. You might find some odds in it and stuff, but
this shipping it's questionable. A lot
now,
of stuff too it's it's like, well, it's pro used, but it's still used gear.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So it's
absolutely.
like, okay. So
And I get like what you're saying as far as like price point and stuff, which always people are trying to get the most out of what they have.
Of course. I was one of those guys.
Right. Yeah. Which is why eBay was kind of great, because you could kind of, put up an auction or whatever and bid and sometimes get a great deal on something. But yeah, I've always used this last set was like my first complete set that I've ever owned. So that was something I wanted to talk to you about. You always say that if you look good, you play good. Like style is like
Very
your number one thing. So for me, I have always been that guy that you just absolutely couldn't stand to see. Like I have mixed gear, I have mixed colors, I have mixed, like, and it's fine. I get like another goalie would never play like that, but it was always just like what I could find at Play It Again or whatever. So this last set has been my first like complete like matching set. And it's been nice, to feel kind of cohesive in that way. Now, most of your stuff, it's the colors and all that match. Is it primarily the same like brand, or like each set has like no? Okay, so you've got different
CCM,
brands.
Reebok.
Okay.
I do have Ben Shivens' LA Kings gear.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, the professor setup. I meant to do a video about that, but I'm just like, and I messaged Ben Shivens personally, and I was like, "Hey, can we talk about this?"
That would be cool.
Nope, fell on dead ears. But he does I think he did a podcast, or he did something with shout out to Cooper Goalie. Yeah, because I think Cooper Goalie gave him some gear, and he was an alumni game. So I was like, oh, so he's like involved with the YouTube crowd and the Beer League. So I'm like, oh, maybe he'll talk to me. Not fell on deaf ears, but it's fine. I get it. He's a professional, and
I mean, part of it is scheduling.
His wife's a professional too. Yeah, that too. But I'm like, okay. So I'm across the board. Vaughn, Bauer, CCM, Reebok. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's just a hodgepodge of goalie equipment, and it's some fits great, some fits not that good, but it's like I got to complete the set, I got to look good, so you roll with the punches.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you brought up a pretty cool thing about the older generation of hockey players are hitting like the podcast pretty hard now. A bit removed from their pro careers and kind of reliving the glory days a lot on social media and stuff. What are like your go-to podcasts? Obviously, having a podcast of your own that's a hockey-based podcast. What podcasts do you follow pretty regularly that are hockey related? And like, what are your favorite ones, if you don't mind me asking?
No, ask away, please. Don't mind it. Spit and Chicklets. I love Biz Nasty. Ryan Whitney's a local guy.
Yeah,
I love that. Whenever they talk a lot of bullshit. So
it goes down the rabbit hole sometimes. Yeah,
all the time. And I'm like, what is these like? But it's good. It's still Barstool, but it's still good. And I don't know the name. I'm sorry, but there's a
you're right.
There's a Philly podcast, and one of the guys played for the Flyers.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name off.
They're pretty good. They're pretty.
Yeah, it is really good. And they're giving Spit Chicklets a run for their money for sure.
And I just listened to another podcast. I don't know if you're familiar with the hockey Illuminati. He's a Toronto Maple Leafs.
No. I'll have to look that one up.
He's a Toronto Maple Leafs big supporter, but he got big during COVID because he was making all these like TikToks and all these YouTube videos bashing the Leafs. He's talking about the curse. And I'm like, you're pretty funny, dude. So now he's like, he's become like the influencer. Yeah. And I'm listening more. And they bring Ray Croft on, Andrew Croft, who played for the Bruins, and I feel embarrassed. I just listened to him yesterday when I was driving home. I forget the podcast name, but very informative. It's pretty good. I'll send you the link. But that was good, great. Definitely good. But I'm
always looking for new stuff because, like, so I love watching like goalies play on YouTube, like kind of like you, just the Beer League guys, and even like like the ones that are pretty good that play like divisional college sports and stuff, like Matt Schno's Gold Creek's Guardian. He's amazing, and there's other guys out there that are really good, that are really talented that I can learn from. But I just a regular average beer league guy too. I enjoy watching those guys. But when I'm doing stuff or when I'm driving, obviously can't watch videos. So to keep things, geared towards hockey, it's nice to have a variety of podcasts to roll through, because you don't want to listen to every episode. Some of them guys are just uninteresting.
An hour and a half, I'm good.
Yeah. And yours, actually, that's a good comment. Actually, your podcast length has been really good, and I think that if more podcasts would kind of do shorter episodes like that, I think they would get more traction. Personally, I like the shorter, like 10 to 15 minutes. Is perfect. I can do the dishes, or I can fold laundry, or whatever.
Yeah.
And listen to you. Obviously, yours you always drop in the morning, so I usually catch them either on the way to work or on my way home from work. I usually listen in the car to yours. But yeah, I think I love I hate that saying that everyone has a podcast, but I think it's nice to kind of have the variety. I wish more people did, because all those experiences you can learn so much from. And it's just kind of neat to get to know people on other sides of the world. It's amazing.
I agree 100%. I mean, I just try to keep it sweet. Plus, like, I mean, I don't like to hear myself talk for more than 20 minutes. So I put on a podcast. It's like, all right, I'm tired. All right, here you go, upload it. See ya. But at the same time, I listen to different people's podcasts, and I listen to a lot of people's podcasts, and I'm just like, but I mean, that's just me.
Yeah.
I different people can listen to it hour and a half about the trade deadline, or McDavid scored 60 goals. Like, I'm like, okay.
There's tons of places to go for that. Yeah.
Right. And I'm just like, all right. I feel like I've heard this. Right. It's just, and my big thing is, and I agree with you 100%, keep it beer league. Like, I'm a nobody. I'm never going to make the NHL. I'm nothing. I got great equipment. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yep. Fist bump. But you know what? I'm a nobody.
I do like the beer league talk. I think that for me, it's the most relatable. Like, I don't know.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know like much about the NHL, what them guys went through to get there. Like, obviously it's way more than I could ever accomplish, but but it's neat. It's neat to, be able to relate to other guys. And like I tell people all the time, like, no one knows what we're going through as goalies, but the other goalies that are doing the same thing in the same league, in the same, they know what we're going through better than anyone else. We can relate to them the easiest. So it's nice to have that camaraderie amongst the beer league guys. Andrew's in the chat. He said hi. It's good to see you, Sam. Andrew, here's the thing. I like Andrew. He's a good guy. I feel like the drama stuff online it's just that, like whatever happened. And I think
I don't know what happened. What happened.
We kind of talked about this last time we talked, but I'm glad like that Andrew seems like he's doing really well. He's playing a lot of hockey. Yeah, he's playing a lot of hockey, and I love his gear like reviews and stuff. I enjoy seeing him. He likes that Mary Jane, man, and it's hard for me to kind of stay focused. Like, especially I can't if I smoke, I'm completely unfocused, so I can't do it. But props to him, because he loves that stuff. But hey, Andrew, Sam and I enjoy your channel. Keep it up, bud. You've been putting in a lot of hard work, and I've seen major improvements in your game. It's been fun watching you and following along all these years. Enjoy the gear stuff, especially when you do reviews and updates and stuff. That's my favorite stuff. So keep it coming, buddy. So you got a pretty sweet sweater on there. You're sweating a little bit.
I know. It's so hot in my room. It's like 85, but you know what? I have to represent it. My team, Pucklug.
The cuffs, man, those things are sick, dude. They look so good. I love that. That's amazing. The font too. That's beautiful. Love it.
So I had to take number 35, Andy Moog.
There you go. Yeah.
Because My number was already taken. My number really. Quick story. So I didn't really date a girl. I knew a girl back in the day. Her name was Sarah Foss, SF. So we knew each other, right? Anyways, real long story. Um, she would put. I don't know if do you remember Instant Messenger?
Yeah, yeah, I guess on like Facebook.
AOL,
Yeah.
Instant
Oh,
Messenger.
AOL. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, you're
We
going way
you
back.
used to talk to people. That's how you
Yeah.
learned how to type. So
Yeah.
she used to put in her way message, I heard 39. And I'm like, who's 39? And then she would say, oh, it's you, Sam, SAM 3. And then my last
Okay.
name is 9 letters. So
Gotcha.
39. I lived in Melrose, Massachusetts, and it was 39th Beach Ave. So she'd be like, isn't that funny? And I'm like, okay. So after, I want to say during high school, middle of high school, that was my number, 39.
Yeah. Right.
And I wore that. I wear that now, even at 40.
Really?
But this guy on the team, Puck Luck, he was like, "I'm taking 39." I'm like, "All right, I'll take 35." Andy Moog,
Yeah.
so Linus Olmark, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
true story.
it's a good number. 35 is a great goalie number. I've never really put much stock in the whole number thing. Like 27 has just kind of always been like my first choice because I was a Hextall guy.
I was gonna say Ron Hextall.
Yeah, I was a Hextall guy. I was also a Cujo guy, but I never like I didn't want to like copy the Blues guy because I didn't want it to be like too obvious, you know. A Hextall wasn't in or around St. Louis, so it was easy to just go with that. And when I was young, man, I had a temper. It was out of control. And obviously now, you know, I've realized that I needed to realize
you cool down a little bit.
Yeah. It's good now to kind of have that, you know, that peace of mind. I get heated every once in a while. I mean, it's an emotional game, but Hextall was always my guy. So and he just like his aggressiveness, the way he played the puck. I wanted that so bad. Never was that goalie though. Unfortunately, still am not. His confidence was off the charts. But you're a big Andy Moog guy, which is cool. So you said that is he like one of you probably flirting with the top number 1 or number 2 spot? Or
I mean, to be honest with you, so I have the big 3 Bruins. Yeah. It's Andy Moog, Cam Neely, Ray Bork.
Okay.
So Andy Moog will always be my favorite Bruins goalie.
Gotcha.
Tuukka Rask. I mean, Tim Thomas, he got hot, but he's just not. But the reason why I became a goalie was Patrick Waugh. And I know I sound like a hypocrite, but Montreal Canadiens, I love Patrick Waugh. I love Montreal. The city is just beautiful. It's basically Boston of Canada.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's such a beautiful area. And I mean, I made videos with my wife and my daughter exploring it. So, I mean,
how long did you guys spend in Montreal?
Well, the first time we went up there, we went up there a couple times. I'm trying to remember. We went up there for a baby shower.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember you talking about that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as we're leaving Montreal, it's like you watch Letterkenny?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So as we're leaving, go to the Vermont border, it's like Letterkenny. It's all farms. Yeah. And that's when we got the call for, you know, you're approved for IVF. You can work on having a baby. So my wife was crying. I'm like, this is a good thing. And it was great. It was like, oh my God, we're in Montreal and we get approved. And then we had our beautiful daughter. Everything was great. And then we went up back to Montreal with her and it rained a lot, but it was great. It was, you know, I walked around. I went to oh my God, one of the big churches in downtown Montreal. Yeah, it's a tourist destination. You can walk in. They have serves and stuff. We walked in and, you know, we did the holy water and stuff, blessed our daughter. But it was just great to be there. It's just like, oh my God, I know I'm a tourist, I'm a nobody, but I'm like, this is amazing. This is great. Yeah.
I mean, that's what you do.
My daughter and wife. So
yeah, you go to see that kind of stuff. You know, I mean, obviously, you want to experience the whole city. You know, and that's on my son and my's bucket list. They go to Montreal and watch the Blues and Canadians play. And Steve, hopefully up there one day, we'll
he wanted to have a beer with me. I felt so bad. He's like, oh, let's go get a beer. And I'm like, dude, I'm at a baby shower. I can't leave my wife. She's going to get pissed. And I'm like, I want to so bad. Because this was a boring baby shower. And I'm like, But I'm like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. And I apologize. But Steve's a great guy. He's hilarious. He always messages me some stupid shit. And I'm just like, you're hysterical, dude.
Dude, Steve is one of the nicest guys.
He sounds it.
Oh man, just amazing. When we went to Toronto, John, his friend, he helped us out, got us a hotel room, and Steve gave us all these different places to go check out. Like both of them were just like helping us to kind of plan our trip, and they're just super, super nice guys. And I've been glad to see Steve kind of branch out and do his own like videos and stuff. He's playing so much hockey, more hockey than I ever would even try to play. And the guy's got 10 years on me, and he's a machine. And it's awesome seeing what he's putting out. So, but
Steve,
yeah,
I kind of trolled him though, because he put out a video like a day ago of him with his mask, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna put out my Montreal mask.
Yeah, and you did, and it's a great looking mask too, by the way.
You.
Yeah. I think I would like to see more guys doing stuff like that. I don't really like putting a face on YouTube. To me, it's really awkward. I feel like, it's just no one wants to watch me is how I feel about it. Obviously, I have a small group of people that do, which is great, and I'm thankful for that. That really my entire goal has just been to try and help other people figure it out. I struggled getting back in when I started playing again. I don't know. You said you had a really long break too. How was it for you when you got back into playing? Obviously, for me, you're close to my age. The gear changed a lot. So how can you talk about how it was getting back into the game when you started playing again?
Yeah, no, I mean, I took about a 10-year break.
Yeah.
So what, 2001 to like 9. And I don't want to make you feel bad, but my father unfortunately passes away from cancer. I'm in my feelings, all that shit, and whatever, fine. And that's when I asked my mother. I was like, "Hey, can I?" Yeah, I mean, I had a credit card. I could put a bunch of gear on it, but I didn't have enough. So I asked her for like a small loan, and she gave me some money. It was like $500, nothing. And I bought all this new gear, and I just bought it from Goalie Monkey. I didn't know what I was buying, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play goalie again. Make my father proud." Because you know what? I mean, I don't want to get in our feelings or anything, but I let my father down when I quit hockey. Unfortunately,
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
We kind of talked about this a little bit too on our last talk too. But I think your dad is proud of you, just as any father would be.
I think he is.
And I think moreover the fact that I don't think so much it wasn't that you quit playing hockey. I think it was that he was sad that you weren't following you know what I mean? For whatever reason,
Very true.
A father just wants to see their kid follow their dreams and do everything that they didn't do. You know what I mean? And obviously your dad loved you. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, when I played hockey, at least he loved me.
And that's so. I think that's a common misconception among men in particular that dad only loves me when I'm accomplishing something, I'm making him proud. But the thing is, like, and now you have a daughter. Like, there's nothing in the world that your children will do that will make you, you're gonna love them no matter what. Like it's just something in you that you can't. I mean, you really can't control it. You just love that thing. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah, I get it.
Not. So,
well, my dad also paid a fucking arm and a leg for my gear.
Right. Well, right. And that's the thing. So
this kid's going to quit? What the hell?
So I think this is actually a really important topic that I've been kind of watching. And like, I think parents push their kids way too hard.
My dad never did that. My parents never did that. I'm so grateful for that. They never did that to me.
So, and to me, that's good parenting. You know what I mean? But I think
it was the 90s.
Yeah. That's right. And there's definitely something to be said about that for sure. Timing and the way things have changed. But I think nowadays parents get this like, well, if we don't start them at 2 years old and get them in skates and if we don't do all these like pro programs that they're never going to have a chance at the NHL. Well, here's the thing. I hate to break it to most of you guys, but the percentage of people that make it to the show is pretty low.
All roads lead to Beer League.
And that's very true, too. I'm not trying to shut anyone's dreams down here or be a pessimist or whatever, but let's be real with ourselves. Like, the majority of us that make it to the professional level is really low. Even if you're playing, like, we can use Trav as an example. You know, not to say.
He's gifted. He's gifted.
Well, he is, but
He's like what, 6'3". He's
okay.
tall. He's got great equipment.
And he even had the physical genetics part in his favor. You know, I mean, 6'5", I think. So,
Yeah.
But to see him and how hard he worked, I'm not trying to crap on Trav at all. Like I have a lot of respect.
I never do. I do too. He's a great goalie, but
and he's a great guy. Every time I've talked to him, he's been nothing but fantastic. But that guy works so hard, and he documented everything too, which I think kind of hurt him a little bit, just that he was having everyone follow along. But everything he did, and the guy still just, I mean, he played in the Fed, but I mean, you're not even close. I mean, you're levels down from even the minors, you know? And just to see if people understood how much work goes into that, like they have no idea. They have no clue how hard these guys work.
I agree 100%. But you're still a beer league goalie, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, Marc-Andre Fleury, guy played in the show. He's still a beer league, you know?
Dustin Bufflin plays beer league.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a weird one. Like, he vanished, dude. Like,
injuries.
I mean, yeah, but he just disappeared. Like, no one talked about it. Yeah, and he was a great defenseman. I mean, the guy played.
Oh, he's a badass. He beat the shit out of people.
He's a monster. Yeah, but he seemed like a nice guy on top of it, and just vanished. But yeah, you're right. All roads lead to beer league. I agree 100%. I do think that those guys.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah. Cheers. By the way, yeah, I wish I was partaking. But I got to drive later, so I'm not going to do that.
That's fine. My car was broken. I had to fix it, and I walked back and forth. Anyways, I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, I get what you're saying and everything, but, like, do you have any hard questions for me? Because I know it's not my podcast. This is your stream.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely interested. Like, hit me with some questions, please.
I want to know how you started. I got into hockey. I've heard you talk about it before. Your brother played, and then I want to know like what your experience was in youth hockey growing up, and then like what was the highest level you got to play, and what made you walk away from the game. So 3-part question.
So I was born in 1986.
Yeah.
My older brother was born in 84, and then I have another brother. He never played hockey, but we don't want to talk about him. So my oldest brother's name is Derek. He was named after Derek Sanderson. Okay. Just putting it out there. Anyways, hockey related. So my brother Gus and I started together, and you know, it took us forever to skate. He was a better skater than me. I sucked. So then I was like, okay. And I just remember the fat kid being in goal, and he's crying, you know, pissing his pants, and I want to play this. You know, crying. Yeah. I'm like, who wants to be goalie this week? I was like, I do. So they put me in a goal, and that's the end of it. But it took me about I was about 3 years old in my, rest in peace, Uncle Jackie. He had a marsh in Wakefield, Massachusetts, and we used to skate there the day after Christmas because that's when his birthday is. But anyways, I sucked at skating. I didn't know what I was doing, and my feet hurt, and, you know, I just snowballed into, okay, get in the crease. And that's pretty much where it happened. And then my dad was like, okay. And then I got loaner equipment, which I still own to this day.
You got to be kidding me. From the club, from the youth club organization.
Yeah, it was donor equipment.
That's awesome. And they let you keep it. That's cool.
Doctors. The Cooper pads I had, which I grew up a little bit, and the Cooper pads I had, we used it for street hockey. We leave it outside, the rain. It was the old cowhide. I wish I kept those. I'm an idiot. But anyways, I still got the Cooper stuff right here. I'm looking at it right now. Awesome. But anyways, I just grew into the position, and that's what I involved. But the thing was, I was born January 1986.
So your birth year was the following then.
Right. So they would put me with older kids.
Right.
So I'm like, I would have been like the best goalie. Not anything about. I'd be the best goalie if I was brought into with.
If you were playing with the younger group that you should have been. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So they look at school as you got to be ready by school August, like the third week of August, and then you can get into school by September. With hockey, it's a totally different story. It was you're born January, all right, you can get in, and that's why I post videos of me when I'm this tiny, and and I'm getting beat up by these guys that are like 3 feet bigger than me, and I'm like it's crazy, but that's just how it was. I don't know what it is like now. It's crazy though.
That's how. So the way I understand it, that's how kids get better is they put them with the older kids. So that's probably an advantage. I mean, while it was a disadvantage, it was probably a bit of an advantage because it pushed you to be. It's kind of like throwing a kid in the deep end of the pool. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe not if you're skating out and you're getting crushed by guys that are 3 times bigger than you. But yeah. So your dad, did he embrace the goalie thing right away, or did it take him time?
Of course. Are you kidding me? I had 2 Cooper sets.
Wow.
Which we were ruined during playing street hockey, within a year. And my dad was he worked at CompuGraph. No, he worked at Analogic. He was an engineer.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
And
pretty good job.
Yeah. That's how he fought hockey. But right. He would just come home. I never asked for anything. He'd just come home and be like, "Here you go." And I get on the kitchen room floor and I'd be like, "Oh, look at this. Look at these gloves. I can't wait to get on the ice." Like, this wasn't birthdays or a surprise. It was like, "Here you go."
Right.
Hockey. And it was
cool.
Yeah, no, I'm very lucky. But here's the thing, like, I went to camps, I played a lot of hockey, a lot of long drives, but not a Disney kid, not a Universal kid. Like, I love to say that to people. Like, I'm very lucky and privileged. I didn't see it at that age, but I grew up to understand that. And I think that's where my father was like, "You're gonna give up hockey? Well, you know what? You're an asshole." So, I mean,
well, and it's okay for it's probably just more disappointed than anything.
Yeah, very disappointed. Good word.
So, did they have you when you were younger? Did you do a lot of the different camps and stuff? Because I didn't grow up playing youth organization. I didn't have any coaching or anything, which I think, in my experience, a lot of the beer league guys that I've met didn't have that experience. So, I think you're kind of one of the few guys that really did get. Got to play through the youth growing up and had some variety of coaching and stuff. How were the camps and stuff when you were coming up? Was it tension between the goalies? Was it, was there any like goalie specific coaching? Like, no, because that's like a newer thing, I think, nowadays that a lot of goalies younger goalies don't appreciate is like now they have like full on goalie coaches that come in. Nice. Come into these youth clubs that help these kids. I think they're realizing that, as you know in the show, guys are older when they're playing at their peak as goalies, and I think they're realizing how far behind goalies were coming up in these youth programs, and I think America is starting to realize. I think like the Swedes and Canada kind of had
Russia,
they had this better training for the goalies earlier on, whereas in America it was just throw them in the net and just shoot pucks at them. You know what I mean? So we're finally starting to catch up a little bit. Yeah, you look like the face said, I know that the coach just throw them in the net and shoot at them.
It depends. But, I practice when I was youth. I practiced Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That was our practice schedule, and this was youth hockey, and it was kind of like it was how do you call it? Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Like, all the kids got on the ice.
Yeah.
There was so many fights, and the coaches would come on like 15 minutes later and break it up. And it's like, you go here, you go here. But as far as the camps, that was on like Saturday, Sunday. I don't remember this player. He played for Toronto. He played for the Bruins. His name is I think he was TSN reporter. His name is Dave Reed.
The name sounds a little familiar. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you look him up, Dave Reed. So he had a camp at Hockeytown, and he was the Dave Reed camp, and he would have players on one side and goalies on the other side.
Okay.
And it was basically military. It was boot camp.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they make us sit on the ice with our face down and get up. And I'll tell you a quick story. This one kid, he was like the standout. He was this great goalie.
Yeah.
Smaller kid, younger than me. And he's all like, I'm the shit. So I guess he had popped his leg.
Oh, wow.
On a butterfly exercise.
Yeah.
And I just remember him crying and just, and then his parents were on the ice and they grabbed him. They took him off. And I'm like, what happened to that kid? I didn't know. I'm like 11 or 12.
Wow.
So the next,
That's scary.
I know what's going on. I'm like, oh, he just got hurt, or he's just being a little bitch. So the next week, they made us do these exercises. We're stretching out the whole time, and I'm like, and they're like, you don't want to be like,
Little Johnny, blew his knee out.
Johnny, he popped out his leg. and
so
he's not going to play for a while. And I'm like, I don't want to be like you.
That's the great equalizer, right? So, and even in the show, like, the goalies don't really get that opportunity, especially the backup guy, until number one gets hurt, right? So, and all of a sudden you can pop off and have like a great career. Like seeing kind of Bennington do that here in St. Louis, kind of come up from the minors and then just have that phenomenal season after the first part of the season.
Don't remind me, Jack.
I'm sorry. It's almost every St. Louisan's duty to remind all the Bruins people about that. But no, I'm just kidding. But no, just as a goalie, I'm actually these last couple seasons, I know Bennington hasn't seen a lot of the net lately, but I was really impressed with how he changed his temperament. Like, he went from kind of being the guy that was going to do something stupid in the game to really showing his professionalism, even when they were pushing him, and I was happy to see him grow in that way. That was cool.
Yeah, I watch McNally's videos. He kind of reminds me of Bennington, but
yeah, I haven't seen, I only saw one clip of McNally ever getting into it with anybody, but other than that, I haven't really seen too much. I've had the same thing. Like, I've had some heated moments.
It's Beer League. I don't take it that seriously. I'm like, come on. My last game, there was a big fight, and I'm just like, dude, you got work in the morning. Relax.
That's part of the reason I quit playing roller, because a lot of the guys I was playing with were wanting to fight all the time. Like, guys, I'm like,
roller?
I was in my 30s, and guys were always wanting to fight, and I'm like, guys, I got to work. I can't be doing this. And I just said, all right, I need to get away from this. So I started getting into the ice, and I've never really looked back. I play roller on occasion, with friends and stuff. But have you ever played roller growing up? You said you played street hockey.
I never did roller. I feel like I ripped my hip out or tore an ACL. Though, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it. I'm like, no, that's not for me. I used to play, our youth team, when they closed down the rink, we would play like a summer game, and it was at a place called Hockeytown, USA. It's on Route 1 in Saugus, and it was more like a deck, but people would wear shoes and stuff. Yeah, so nobody would use rollerblades or anything. And I don't think they allow rollerblades up there, but I mean, it get too hot, you rip off your jersey, and you're using your chest protector. Oh, it's too hot. I gotta take this off. And it's like,
foot hockey's fun too. Like, I grew up kind of playing mostly street hockey, same as you probably, but I never got into like a club hockey youth program. But I love like foot hockey. Pretty much anything hockey goes for me.
Here.
Like, I just love like being out there with the guys and having a good time. So, so you didn't get around to why you end up stopping playing when you were young. What was the cause of the 10-year break?
I won't go into too many details. I mean, I gotta save that for a podcast, honestly. And
you should. Yeah. Well, you don't have to go into it. That's fine. We can talk about something else.
I had a bad coach. I had a bad coach.
Yeah. Okay. I had some bad coaching experiences with other sports, not hockey, but which I think is pretty common amongst youth sports. Do you have any plans? This is a pretty big topic. Do you have any plans when your daughter grows up and gets into whatever sport it is, whether it's figure skating or whether it's volleyball,
softball, field hockey? I'm going to be
golf, whatever. Do you have any intention of getting involved in her youth sports?
Of course. I want her to play sports.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mean like pushing her to sports, but I mean like getting involved with like coaching or like dealing with other kids. Yeah. Good.
It doesn't matter. Softball, baseball, I don't care. If she wants to be athletic and wants to play something, Daddy, can you help me? I mean, my work schedule sucks, but I will be 100%. I will drop everything to be that person. And I might not know anything about that sport, but I definitely will learn something, and I'll be like, okay, we're gonna
it could be a good opportunity. I mean, spending time together, absolutely. That's good that you have that. I kind of shied away from any kind of coaching just because I worry about other people too much. Like I don't deal well with crowds and other people.
I'm glad you said that. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this, but I actually have a podcast. I put it private. It's about,
really?
Yeah. So I know I'm kind of getting off topic here, but
That's all right.
It's I became a coach for these. It's called the Great Blizz, and they're autistic kids and slow
that's awesome.
people. Right. It was awesome, but I'm not going to go too much because I don't want to get canceled. But things happen.
Yeah.
And you realize they're not kids, they're grown adults. And you might be autistic, but daddy's running the organization. I can talk down to you. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Because I was like, and that's my worst fear is being a coach, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be a hockey coach, but I just don't want some kid to be like, some like 9-year-old, 10-year-old be like, oh, well, I saw Austin Matthews do this on YouTube. Oh, McDavid does this. You never made to the NHL. You suck. And I'm like, kid, like, should I drop you right now? Like, you suck. You're never going to make it in the NHL.
So I've never really understood how people turn it off. So, like, Me
either.
Yeah. Because, like, I would just, like, my eyes would, like, and I would have the deer and the headlights, and then I would, like, want to murder someone,
That was me.
Right. And so, and murder's a strong word, by the way. It's probably aggressively manhandled.
Pissed off.
Yeah.
That Jaws look.
Yeah. I just have a hard time, like, when you're trying to, people have just terrible attitudes, when they, instead of going in with, like, an attitude of trying to learn or trying to glean knowledge from someone who has wisdom that's, maybe a little more experience than you, people just have this, I know everything, especially kids. And it's hard to, as a coach, I can't imagine. Like, I watched my son's high school coaches deal with this stuff on a weekly basis, and it's insane. Like you were talking about, like the practices with the fights and the just jerking around and not paying attention and not listening. Like, how many times does a coach have to explain the drill? It's not that hard. Just listen when he's talking and do the stupid drill. Like, it's not that hard. And then the goalie's sitting there, like this, like falling asleep. And it's no wonder that, they're not focused. Like, they're having to watch the coach explain 15 times how to do a stupid drill. But so you are interested in coaching your daughter. I think that's admirable and really cool and slightly crazy. But that's it should be fun. I'm excited to see what she ends up doing. Hopefully you're still in the YouTube verse and we still get this.
I'm still around.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, it's just, it's not, it's just the thing that happened to me was this. It was called the Great Blizz, and no hockey players left behind, and they're all slow hockey players. And I get it; they have different mental. And I was the goalie coach, and they brought me in, and free of charge, wasted my own time.
Yeah,
it was like 45 minutes away. Yes, I want to do it, and the parents were so nice to me. It was, but
that's awesome.
It was the owner's son.
Oh, wow.
The owner's son was mouthing off to me. And I'm not trying to be rude, but he looked like he was like 15. So I'm like, I can't mouth off to him. I go up to him. I'm like, why are you talking to me like that? How old are you?
Right.
I'm 29 years old. And I'm like, you're a fucking grown man. Are you kidding me? You're going to treat me like that?
Autism is one of them things, like, and sometimes it's not super noticeable. Like, people don't, it's really touchy. Like, people don't know how to react. It can be shocking to people who don't know much about it or haven't experienced someone with it, and then just, I mean, I've come a long way. I've been able to kind of, like, keep some of the rage back, but, like, I have zero level of, like, tolerance for stupidity. I work in construction, and the world is full of just absolute.
I'm gonna put a nail in my head.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, man, it is.
God bless you, Jack.
Just the level of stupidity.
I don't even want to know.
There's no bounds. Yeah.
The workers' comp must be through the roof. Literally through the roof.
Yeah. And I don't like to talk bad about, like, I'm not talking bad about an individual. I just mean, just in general, just the lack of consideration for others, the lack of, just thought that, like, I don't know how these people tie their shoes in the morning. Like, I swear, it's unbelievable. And I'm sure you probably see a lot of stupidity in your line of work too. I think everybody kind of deals with that on a regular basis, which is why it's important to like focus on mental health, you know. Kind of, we kind of talked about this. We kind of talked about this a little bit the last time, but one of the big things, and I don't know, you're pretty familiar with like the lift the mask thing and stuff.
Oh yeah, I watch this stuff. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I kind of don't want to like watch it because I'm like, ah, shit.
Yeah,
you know, it kind of tugs at your heartstrings, and I'm like,
I don't think it gets talked about enough, but I think it's good. Like,
it's taboo. It's very taboo.
Yeah, I think it's good that people Velcro. Sorry, in the chat, Paul says Velcro. That's how they get to work in the morning. They don't tie their shoes. Paul's got the jokes. He's pretty good. By the way, guys,
I didn't get the Velcro shoes. My bad.
Yeah.
I had to look. I tied my own skates. So you know what? I had skates back in the day, maybe like 3 years ago. They had the Velcros.
Yeah,
I think it was Nash, and I was like, "This is awesome!" And I'm tying them up. By like 20 minutes, they're loose. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna break my ankle."
Really?
Yeah.
They were loose on the ice.
Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about? The Nash.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've seen like the Option B stuff.
Yeah, exactly what it is. And you screw it in, and then they were tight. It's great, but then they get loose. I think it must be like not water soluble, but so.
Okay, so I think Bauer, the HF3s, I think came out with like the Velcro option on one of their skates, but like the Bauer Connect 2s, the ones that I recently picked up, the clips are. I mean, when they first came out,
that's not Velcro.
Right, it's not Velcro, which I wasn't sure because they look like rental skates to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. So I worked at a skating rink growing up. That's where I met my wife. Actually, I was a DJ at a skating rink. Yeah,
you're DJ. Oh, I'm learning something new about you, Jack. You're a DJ.
Oh, yeah, the internet is learning. Yeah,
you spinning stuff.
Yeah, right. not quite that advanced, but
shit.
But yeah,
all right.
So the Bauer Connects look like rental skates to me. Like they look like the old inlines that had the little latch with the like plastic, like chintzy looking stuff. So I was like really skeptical. Like these things, they look cool. Like it could be way faster getting dressed, but I don't know if these are going to work out. But since I've had them, I mean, I have no issues, and they are fast getting on and off. It's awesome. And you're wearing like your old Reeboks, you said, yeah, the pump up Reeboks, yeah.
Hold on. Let me find them.
Okay, Paul says he has the HF2s. Paul, do those have Velcro on them? Sam's digging out his Reeboks. Sam's still rocking a cowling.
Sorry.
You're good, man.
Get my shit on. Yeah,
By the way, the chat is blowing up. I appreciate you guys listening. It's nice to see everybody in there.
I can't even see it, so sorry.
Oh, here, let me. I can pop it up on the stream. Actually,
that's fine.
It'll cover one of our faces. I can maybe move it over.
That's all good.
Cover my face or put it in the middle. There we go.
Good. Oh, Retro Butterfly! I love her videos, by the way.
Oh yeah, Kate's awesome.
She's got great commentary.
Her voiceover is second to none. She is fantastic. Shout out!
Yeah, these
okay.
Are,
actually, they look really good, Sam. You must take pretty good care of them.
Yeah, no.
Man, that 3 bolts in the blade, that is crazy, dude.
That's step steel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's aftermarket. So I mean, if I had the regular, I don't think it would last. But the laces are going. But yeah, no, the pumps. This is great. Nothing's broken or anything.
No, they look clean. They look really good. Yeah.
I think they're either 2010 or 2014. So you're looking at these old skates.
That's awesome, dude.
I love
Shout
them.
out to Reebok for having their stuff last that long. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
So I guess Reebok is coming back out.
Really?
Yeah, I guess Reebok is going to make I don't know if it's in 2028, 29, but I saw an article with like Reebok's coming back. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see that for sure. I mean, people always are like, Reebok sucks, Reebok. And I'm like, You know, I feel like Warrior is more of a Walmart brand. I've never worn Warrior, but it's your beer league. It's your beer league brand for sure, no doubt. Yeah. Can you see the chat up there now, Sam? No? Oh, it's small. Yeah, let me see if I can make it bigger. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, it's on large. It's just too.
It's
too
fine. It's
small.
good.
I'm trying not to cover our face up
No,
here.
no, it's good. No, whatever you want, Jack. It's good.
I appreciate all you guys being in the chat, by the way.
Yeah,
but yeah,
thank you.
I mean, it's kind of weird that people actually tune in for this stuff. The lies, I never. The first live I did, I didn't pay attention to the chat because I'm like, no one's gonna watch this, you know. Jared and I are just talking, and Paul's in there, and a buddy of mine from work. They're just talking, and I had no clue. And but
I know I feel so bad for Jared. Like I have his number. We talked. I know he's so busy.
Yeah.
He's got the kid, and I'm just like, I don't have time.
Right.
Like, when am I supposed to do stuff?
It's especially when you have
Jared. One day.
You guys are going to get together. I'm looking forward to that podcast for sure because Jared is
God.
just.
I don't have any time. I'm like, this is my only day off. I'm like, Jack, do you want to do something? I'm surprised you actually were like, yeah, let's go do it. I'm like, wow, thank you.
Well,
I'm very grateful for this. Thank you.
No. Oh, absolutely, man. I'm glad we got to talk. I enjoyed our first talk on your podcast. It was a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
Anytime anyone wants to talk to me, I'm down. I'm
the same way.
So
people back out on me. I ask so many people on my days off. I know schedule, but I'm like,
yeah,
you want to do a podcast? Yeah, I'm down. And then they ghost me. I'm just like, whatever.
Well, and that's the thing. That's why I always say schedule because, like, for today, like, it would have been really easy to be like, no, Sam, sorry, man, I got doctor's appointments and other things
I
got to do.
It's good.
And if I would have hit traffic on the way home, we might have had to push it back a little bit. But like, I got home, I got cleaned up, I got here. You know, we're doing it, so it's awesome, and I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm glad you reached out to me to actually talk. And
I kind of needed this. Thank you, Jack. But
you don't have to thank me. This is just like I would have it. This is no different from like me talking to my neighbor, except you're in Boston and I'm in St. Louis. Like that's what I like about you so much is that you're just a down to earth guy. You're an average Joe. You go to work, you provide for your family.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, you put your family first, which is very admirable. Most people don't. Most dads, especially, don't do that. And I just props to you for doing that. I think you're a good guy. And
thank you. I appreciate it. You are too.
Yeah,
you're very supportive of other goalies on YouTube. But I know we're running kind of late on time. But like, what else you got for me? You got any like hard hitting questions? I'm dying to hear that stuff. I love answering questions. I feel like with my podcast, when I bring people on, it's like I gotta fucking talk to you. I gotta be like, oh, what do I say? What do I do? It's like, no.
I didn't really prep for this. I just kind of like
That's
it was
fine.
kind of last minute going to just kind of talk. So I was just going to talk to you about like hockey stuff, and we did talk about a little bit of other stuff. But
definitely,
my questions pretty much for you are, you know, I don't want to go too much into like the gear stuff, but because I know, like you said, but
no, so you've got okay. Bring it.
You said you had 10. You had 10 sets. What?
Nine.
You're not okay. Now you said you sold one. What is your favorite? If you guys, by the way, in the chat, if you guys have questions for Sam, throw them up there. And
definitely,
we can go a little long. I don't have to get off right away, so
okay.
But as long as you got time,
I got
but
time.
What is your favorite of the 9 sets? And then guys in the chat, if you have questions for Sam, type them up there, and we'll see what he says.
Definitely.
Favorite set.
Definitely. Oh, it's tough. See, I like my Bowers. I don't know the exact name. 495. I don't know.
Okay.
But the Bruins colors.
195.
Light.
Now the 195. Do those have the bar in them? Or is
yes. I hate those bars. I took them all out.
Yeah.
So I had to double up my knee protection.
Yeah. So the bar is like protective foam. I thought it was just for like the softness of the break.
So it is, but it depends. There's a yellow bar and there's a black bar. And the black bar is a little tough. The yellow one's
tighter.
A little loose.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I tried both and I'm like, nope. Took them all out.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when those came out. It's so crazy having played for so long. Just the difference of gear and how it's changed so much. Like, and Bauer always kind of on the cutting edge of that stuff too. Like they're always doing something wild and different.
Very light. That was Henrik Lundqvist endorsed those pads. He was the sponsor. Yeah. And one of the stock colors was Bruins, and I bought that off of eBay. And the person was from Pittsburgh. And I was like, oh, I'll give you an offer. And they were like, okay, we'll take it. Free shipping. And then I get them. I love these pads. But they're falling apart very quickly.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't use them as much. But very light, and I just wear like the so what I wear for knee pads is the gel like construction pads.
Oh,
Like
okay.
like
Yeah.
your
Buy at
construction,
Home
right?
Depot or something. That makes sense.
I get in line, but they're not like heavy, so I wear
Okay.
3 of them. So one to the
Okay.
side, one in the
Wow.
middle, and then to the side, and they work great. They're like volleyball pads, but
Yeah.
a little
That's
bit
awesome.
better. So I wear that, and I have no complaints. But those pads are falling apart. So,
Yeah.
but my honest, truthfully, the best pads I own is my Simmons, the retro
The Bucky
gear.
set. Those are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Everybody loves the Bucky set. I don't know a goalie that is not like drooling over a Bucky set, and they are just beautiful, by the way, and they look so good. Boston's colors look phenomenal with the Bucky sets. So have you seen? You watch Over 40 Victor, right?
Of course, yeah.
I assumed you did. I didn't want to, but
of course
so he got a new CCM set. Have you seen these yet?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh, Sam, you have to go look at this set. Victor, shout out to you, buddy. This is one of the most, and I never wear CCM stuff, but this set looks amazing.
You know what? I think I've seen it actually in the post.
They're Bucky Brown with white accents. Oh, it looks so good.
Actually.
It looks so good. So shout out to Victor. The new set is sick.
Over 40, just like me. Over 40.
But so McNally is asking, what is your favorite helmet? Which out of all your helmets?
Oh, that's like asking, who do you like more, your mom or your dad?
Nah, come on. You got to have a favorite.
All right, hold on.
The Bear is pretty sick.
Ugh. All right,
here we go. The reveal.
Probably this one. This is my newest mask by Ron Slater.
Oh, wow. Okay.
CCM.
Oh, this is the one you just showed. Okay. Yep.
No, this is not the Canadian mask I showed.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Jerry Cheevers, Andy Moog.
Yeah. Oh, you got a little sparkle in there on the sides on the logos. That's nice.
A little bit. And then, of course, I had to get my daughter's name. Ava,
very cool.
So, but yeah,
where do you go to get your masks painted? Oh, you got the Pooh Bear on the side. Look at that. That is great.
And then matches.
That's beautiful.
And I got some Jerry Cheevers.
Oh, okay, stitching. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I got that on this side too. This is a great mask.
There, yeah.
I go to Ron Slater. He's out of Woburn, Massachusetts. He actually painted Tuukka Rask's mask.
Okay. Yeah, man. That looks fantastic. Like very professionally done. That is awesome.
I paid nothing for it. I mean, $500, but
wow, that's not bad at all.
Which it should be probably more than that, but I mean,
that's unbelievable.
That's one of my favorite masks.
It's
the most comfortable mask. My other one, the Winter Classic, the Bow one, I put that away. I do love that mask, but it's just
What brand is that mask? What?
That's a CCM.
Okay, is it a Pro or is it just like a?
It's a CCM 9000M.
Okay, so I think that's like their Pro line or something. Yeah, it's a nice mask.
It does the job, right?
Yeah, that paint job is unbelievable, though. That's gorgeous.
No, Ron Slade is he's awesome.
That's great.
I actually tried to get him on my podcast, but
that would be cool.
So busy. He's so busy painting. He actually painted a Rask mask. He painted a Jonathan Quick's mask, but it never made it to the NHL.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Quick, that the night mask, I love that design, and that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing on that Warrior that I got. I don't know if I'm going to do a vinyl wrap or not. I'm not sure.
I stay away from the vinyl.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of good about them. Like I've heard they hold up pretty good. But I just talked to a goalie this last weekend who said they're getting ready to launch a line of like goalie like engineered stuff. Like they're going to do something for breaking in your glove. They're going to do something for getting your mask wrapped and something else too. But I'm kind of waiting to see what he does. And then my pro shop guy, he's got a guy that he goes through too. So I was thinking about talking to him, but always interesting. Like Uzi is,
I love Uzi. He's you know what? He's one of the reasons why I post.
Yeah. His
GoPro goalie.
Yeah. GoPro.
He's such a nice dude. British Columbia. Uzi. I love you, man. I'm sorry what's going on with you, man.
Dude, I tell you what, it does suck, but if you are ever going to have like the right attitude about that kind of stuff, like this guy is the example for it.
He's the reason why I post on YouTube.
Yeah.
I found him on Facebook, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he was the Reebok goalie, and I'm like, okay, you know what?
Right.
He's
Well,
awesome.
he's not a spring chicken. Like, he's an older guy, and
Right.
but dude is in great shape. Like, his boxing videos are unreal.
Fishy videos. He's the
I
man.
mean,
I love
hunting.
Uzi. If you listen to me, go Morocco, win the World Cup. I love you, kid. You're the man.
He is the man. Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, I want him on my podcast. I'm just kind of embarrassed to ask him because I know what he's going through.
dude, and I asked him. I would ask him. I would love to have him on too, just to talk, because he's the guy is the nicest guy in the world.
But you know what? Unfortunately, life happens, and it's.
I mean, obviously, it sucks that he's going through that, but he has the absolute best attitude about it.
Oh yeah, he's the man. I love that guy. He's the shit.
Yeah,
He gives mass pain. He's the fucking.
That's what I was going to bring up. So he's super talented, and to be going through what he's going through and still achieve that is just, it's next level, unbelievable. Like, the guy is so talented. Kate says she has a vinyl, been there years, couple headshots, still going strong. So that's encouraging, Kate. I appreciate that. She brought up something about the dangler rubbing on it. Do you wear a dangler when you play, or do you wear like
it depends. Depends on my mask.
Okay. Yeah.
So that mask I do.
Oh, with that. Okay. Do you think that you don't have any problems with like it rubbing on your chest protector or anything? Does it bother you?
But I got some damage
on the chin. Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
You know, casualty of war, right?
I guess. Sorry, here I'm trying to. I want to make sure my phone wasn't blowing up, but yeah. So any other questions for Sam, guys? Let us know. But Steve brought up that you were in Montreal and he missed you. Oh, Kate's getting ready to go.
I wanted to take a beer with him. I was like, we're right there, dude. My wife was like, nah, we gotta go to this baby shower.
It's really hard when you're going like on a trip and you're past, like when we were driving, we were passing all these goalies. Like, drove past Boston. I was like, Sam's here, past all these goalies that it would be awesome to stop. And
you're always welcome, Jack, at my house. Don't worry.
We need to get together sometime. And I, like I said, with Steve too, I'd love to get together. My son and I, we have plans to come up one day and catch a game, but it would be cool. Like, I've always wanted to go to Boston. I think it's amazing. Like, our country's
you're not
history.
missing much. You're not missing much.
Well, there's a lot of history in Boston, man. Like, I grew up, my dad was really big into history, and I love this country. I don't probably talk about it enough, but to be an American, to be free, and what our soldiers fight for, what our forefathers fought for is just awesome. Like,
American Revolution happened in my backyard.
Can't see it, but I mean, I'm a proud American. I love this country.
Me too, Jack.
USA all the way. So, but Canada, you guys are okay. Steve and all you guys, John, and you guys are all right. Well, just because you're hockey guys, that's right. but no, USA all the way. So
I don't watch soccer. I have to watch soccer.
Yeah. So are you a soccer guy?
No, I'm a hockey guy.
Well, you said Morocco for the World Cup, so I was just wondering.
That's for Uzi.
Oh, okay. Just supporting Uzi. I got you. I don't really watch too many other sports. I used to watch a lot of baseball, but kind of got out of it as I got older.
I watch football because of the Patriots, but that's about it. I'm not a diehard, but like Bruins, I'll fight you if you talk shit about the Bruins. So not as late though. I'm like, the Bruins suck. But like 10 years ago, right? I mean, whatever.
Steve says, I'm a Canadian and I am a proud American. That's awesome, Steve. That's
what?
Good. Yeah. Okay. I think that's awesome. I don't even know where Kate's from. She gives a, I think British Columbia? She throws up the maple leaf. Oh, Kate. That's
Toronto?
Right. I don't know. She just threw up the Canadian leaf.
That's okay. I love Canada.
Yeah, Canada is great. There's no like nicer group of people like as a whole. I know it's like definitely kind of generalizing, but I really have not met a Canadian that has been mean or in any way like unpleasant. Like, they are generally the nicest people in the
world. Some people in Montreal, but nothing against Steve.
Yeah, all right. No shade Steve's way, but Paul says either love the Bruins or you hate them. He's like, there's no in between. Yeah, I feel like that way about the Blues too. It's kind of the same way. You either hate them or you love them.
It depends on the season. You hate them one season, you like them the next season.
So and for me, like I love them even when they suck. I like to see like the changing. Like this moving on from Kyrie thing, I think is good. I think is a good thing. I'm excited for the future. I'm sure you are too, being a Bruins fan. Just like
no, I'm not. They suck.
Oh, come on, yeah, they'll be fine. They're gonna bring it back.
It'll make good. The playoffs, lose in the first round. All right.
I mean, we've had like ups and downs. We've missed the playoffs the last several, seasons.
Jack, come on. The St. Louis Blues were out of a freaking playoff spot in January before the All-Star game, and they ended up winning the cup in 7 games. Bruins should have won that cup. And I'm going to tell you the truth. When I didn't go into Boston, I had my wife, my brother, and his wife. They wanted to go into Boston. I said no, because they might lose. They suck. And I was told from people that went into Boston, it was a ghost town. People were so like, oh, they turned everything off when they lost to St. Louis. It wasn't a riot or anything. Yeah. But they were just so depressed. And I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what this city loves. They love a winner. The Red Sox, the Patriots. I've been spoiled pretty much from 2001.
Boston has amazing, like the Red Sox, all of them.
They did.
Yeah. Well, you can't win for forever. I mean, everyone hated Chicago when they had like the 3 cups in a row. You know what I mean? Like it was, and that's why I tell my son, like we have a heated rivalry with Chicago. But the reason that I hate Chicago is because when we play them, it's a good game. Like, and that's what I like. I love those rivalry games, like Nashville, same thing. Like when we play Nashville, and they've been kicking our ass, obviously, these last couple seasons, just like we can't seem to win against them for whatever reason. But I love those games when it's heated. Everybody's into it. That's my favorite hockey game, So I like the Blackhawks as much as I talk smack on them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Regional 6.
I love all hockey teams, and so Tim, like for instance, this playoffs, I didn't care who won. Like I thought it would be cool to see Vegas win because Carter Hart was back, and I like Barbashev, and there's a couple other players on their team that I really like. Yeah, absolutely. See Marner get a cup would have been cool, but also like, I love Jacob Slavin. I think he's one of the most underrated defensemen in the league right now. I think it was cool to see Bussy come in and play like lights out.
And who was he on?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Bussy was waived by the Bruins.
Oh yeah, well right, but I mean Good
job, Sweeney.
You get lost into this situation, and like this is like the most.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Lights out. It was so good, and it was just good to see Carolina win.
I was happy for them.
I was happy.
Yeah, Jordan Stahl's what, 37? If you asked me at the beginning of the season who's going to win the Stanley Cup, Carolina Hurricanes. Okay.
Yeah.
But then Jordan Stahl's going to be the Conn Smythe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, where's this coming from? So I might have a chance playing in the NHL when I hear that. But I'm happy for them. I like Carolina.
So much behind
the Hartford Whalers. All right, Hartford Whalers.
Absolutely. I think it was good the way it ended. I think it went well. But
it's a toss up. Either team wins, I'm happy. So it's good.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know.
I didn't mean to go to NHL, but
no, that's fine. It's fine. I still like talking hockey, but some people don't agree with me. It's like politics, race, and religion. People don't agree with you. Yeah. And then you know what? Now I can add in the NHL hockey. Some people are like, "Yeah, you're a Bruins bobo," and I'm like, all I do is talk shit about the Bruins.
Well, yeah. So that was since we're getting close to the end of the podcast, the one thing that I wanted to touch on more than anything was your YouTube name. So you talk a lot in your podcast about the Beer League Hero. Like,
I hate that.
How people like think that you think you're the best guy or whatever, and that's not the intention of it. So let's like stop the press. We're gonna tell everyone right now.
I've said the reason you named it.
Yeah, Beer League Hero is because you like to make fun of the tryhards out there, which are just like, and I like that about, your channel where you kind of make a point to like video the guy falling down. I don't do that on mine. Like you make yourself look good. You've told me that before. and I think that's great. You know, the power of editing is a magical thing. But so tell everybody why you.
I'm glad you see this. I'm glad you've seen the details because I don't think people notice that.
Oh,
so
no.
my biggest thing is right.
Yeah.
You know who Eminem is, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he calls himself Slim Shady.
Right.
He's slim and he's shady.
Right.
Right. So that's how I look at myself. Like I hate that fucking name. Don't ever fucking call me the Beer League Hero. I hate that. Oh, it drives me nuts.
Yeah. Well, and it's neat that you bring a spotlight to it because every league has them. You know, every league has the Beer League Hero.
Every league, pickup, almost everywhere I go, there's some fucking asshole. I get it. You're great at hockey. You're a skilled player.
Right.
But why do you got to go bar down on fucking 10 o'clock at night? There's no fucking scouts in the fucking stands at 10:15 on a fucking Thursday. Like, dude, stop. but at the same time, I do play hockey. I drink beer.
Yeah.
I'm just who I am. So I can't get away from that. I can't just change my name and make a whole new persona. I tried to. I think you saw that Mass Tendy. Yeah. I really wanted to do the Mass Tendy. Yeah. Just focus on Mass. But I'm like, I can't do that. That's not me. That's not in my DNA. But at the same time.
What reason? Why didn't you want to rebrand? Because I think it like you had all the logos made up.
I got a story. I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I tell you the true story?
Absolutely.
So I play in Haverhill, which is the home of Rob Zombie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Power Man 5000, Robin and Michael Cummins. They live about 4 streets away from me. Long story short, fine. I moved up here, got a house up here in 2019. Love it up here. So I started playing with the group on Sundays, 2 p.m. at the Ward Hill rink. It's 2 ranks. Okay. We play at the right rank. So we're playing, and I'd always put my GoPro up. I think I have videos and shit, all that stuff. Fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless pickup. There was no Beer League Heroes. It was just old man pickup. Fine, whatever.
Right.
Okay, so I'm getting off the rink, and there's these maybe 17 kids. They probably were aged between 9 and 11, and they had their one dad with them. And I imagine it was just a coach's skate. We got some ice, let's go play. So this one kid, I pulled out my GoPro, the Zamboni's on, and the kid's like, "Oh, what's your YouTube channel?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not gonna tell you my YouTube channel is the Beer League Hero." I go, I don't have one. And he's like, "Oh, all right." And then they got on the ice and whatever. But I was so embarrassed because I'm like, "Yeah, man, check me out. Here you go." No, I'm not gonna say to a 9, 10-year-old, "Check out the Beer League Hero." So I'll be honest. I'm very bad on branding, advertisements. I'm not gonna sell you my product. I'm just who I am. And
so you say you're bad at branding, but here you've made some amazing logos. I don't know, for those.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Oh, that was okay. So, but still, so you're not terrible at it. Even if you got it, if you didn't make it, you're still. You've done some really good stuff. The podcast has done really well. And I think you should be proud of it. I think it's cool. I don't do I'm not pushing my channel out to intentionally grow. And that I think we have that in common. I just do it because I enjoy talking to other people. I enjoy learning from other people, and I enjoy sharing stuff that I've learned with other people, try and help them. So, and I enjoy watching myself play because I can see what I'm doing. I think it's great. But I like when people are positive in my videos. Obviously, it's always nice to get positive feedback or whatever. But I think what I like more than that is when people are like, "Hey, John was really good about this," and I appreciated it more than he knows because he would call me out and like, "Jack, you're letting the glove drop," and it's like, dude, you're not wrong. 100%. You're right. I prefer positive criticism more than any comment that is uplifting or positive. It's nice to hear people see that the stuff that I can improve on. I like to hear that. And so when I have other goalies that we switch ends or whatever, I always tell them, shoot me your number. And as soon as I do the edit, I'll clip you in and all your stuff, and I'll send you the link so you can watch it. I think it's pretty cool to kind of share that with guys. I don't move the camera; I just leave it. And then
I was going to say, Mike. So you leave the camera and you switch ends?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and just I'll video them and I'll clip in their saves.
They're okay with that.
Who the other goalies?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, if they don't want it up there, if they don't want it up there, I'll take it down. You know,
that's my thing. Some people might be like, "Oh, I suck. I don't want my fucking shit on YouTube."
Well, like, and so to that point, I would tell them, like, I'm not the guy that's gonna like try and embarrass you online. You know, if you want to see footage of you playing, I put in the goals obviously too, but I put in the saves and the goals. Any like good shot on goal, you know, the interesting stuff, not the standing around, you know, leaning on the post.
Oh, of course.
I try to clip all that stuff out, but it's nice to get to see yourself play. If you're not putting a video up, it might inspire them to do it too, you know. And I always try to, you know, send them the link or send the organizer the link so that they can watch it or whatever.
But here's the thing: they're not the BeerLeagueHero, right? They're not acting.
No.
So they're not acting up.
No, we're true. And I've really.
That's what I'm mad about. That's why I'm like, I hate these guys. That you got to go bar down. Like, we know you're good at hockey. Why do you have to go bar down?
I mean, you could always clip that stuff out of the video.
I do. Come on, Jack. You watch my stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's really easy to do that.
Dude, are you serious? Come on.
I have had guys like aim at the camera intentionally. I had a guy smack the camera with his stick one time. Like, that was like, I watched it back later. I'm like, dude, what? Really?
Why?
Like,
why?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, some guys you can't. I mean, they're just made.
I know. They're BeerLeagueHeroes.
Yeah. But yep, exactly. So it has been great talking to you, Sam.
I know, Jack. Thank you I know we talk too much, but you know, it was great. Thank you so much.
I think we need to make just like a regular routine of this, like getting.
I'd love to. Yeah, let's do a podcast together.
Yeah. Maybe we can get, you know, maybe we get Jared on next time or something. And if you guys, I'd like to see him on your podcast too, but you never know.
I know. I'm just so busy. He's so busy too. He's like a farmer.
No, he's a boat mechanic. Yeah.
I know. He told me. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah.
And you got a daughter?
Yeah. He's got a young family too. So
yeah.
I'm just super thankful that I got to know all you guys, everyone in the chat today. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching.
Thank you.
I enjoy hearing all your guys' comments. I'll reread everyone's comments and try and respond to you guys too later. But Sam, thank you again for reaching out and making this happen. And
this was great. I love this. This was great. Thank you for letting me out. Thank you for expressing myself. Absolutely. Yeah. It's so much fun. And goalies, if you're out there and you know another goalie, or if you want to talk to another goalie, shoot them an email or a comment in their YouTube channel. All the goalies that we talked about today pretty much have YouTube channels. Check them out. Go back and find their channels and look and watch and comment and talk to each other. It's awesome. So Sam, thank you again. I hope you have a good rest of your day off. Enjoy it, and we'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you.